Hey, so my friend.
Hey, you are the famous man! I got a chance to see you in person, it's absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
Hey Rolf, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome to Arlington, Texas.
Yes, hey.
I pressed to say, I went and said.
If you don't
Yes,
mind,
yeah.
here's a gift for you.
Oh, some honey.
Yes, this is for my ranch in Montana.
Oh, very good.
I'm still getting some.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Oh, top. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I like honey. I like to use honey.
Well, I was
Yeah.
hoping so.
Yes,
If
especially.
there's any excuse, I'll take it back.
Yeah.
No.
So-
we'll put it in here. So and
Yeah.
the lid's on tight, so that's good. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy it. It's much better than Montana honey. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I test a lot of them, and everybody says, "Hey, can I get more of them?" I said, "Yeah." My best friends can.
Okay. Good. You allow me to take you on the movie, on our clip.
I'm so embarrassed, but yes, of course.
All right. So we are going in your car, yeah? Or what do you think?
To eat?
Yeah,
Yes,
to eat, yeah? So let me plug in first. That's usually what I should do first. And I drove the car down to, let's say, 40 miles or so that I can plug in here for a long time. Took the navigation system off, you know, so that I can.
You have your methodry.
Yes.
You're somewhat sneaky. Hey, but it works, yes.
Because if you take the navigation system off, you don't get those nasty reminders. Yeah, your car is ready to go. Please vacate the place and all of that, you know.
There's so many notes you need to put into your videos, so that, hey, remember these things. Yes.
Yes.
And if you don't know about this, listen to it.
Okay. Good. Let's go in your car, yeah. From
Yeah.
black to white. Just the opposite thing.
But it's very elegant black.
Yeah. That's the pearl white, actually, from Ove, one of my friends there. You probably have seen him a couple of times, right? He is from Germany.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, he likes now also the pearl white. He likes that. So just say navigate to Whole Food.
Navigate to Whole Food
Market, yeah.
Market. Okay.
And that's the one, 1.3 miles away.
Oh, I love it when it works.
Okay, let's go.
You were the celebrity here.
Why?
Why? Because I don't know any other celebrities. You were it.
Okay, good. Now we are here with Danny or Daniel.
Either one. That's fine.
Either one is fine. And he is one of my true subscribers from right from the beginning. And he has a P90D white and I was an X, right? And since for a quite long time already. Since when?
Well, you made a little surprise when you looked at my screen. What did you find?
Yeah, of course, 9,500 miles already.
That's only, and I've had it for 2 years.
Then he had it for 2 years. So,
I don't go very far, but oh well.
Yeah.
I don't have very many friends to go see except for you.
Yeah. And then he has also a photovoltaic system, right? So how many panels do you have there? Or?
Yeah, the system I have is 68 panels, sorry.
68
and they're
panels.
440 watts each. And that's DC. And then it converts to about 21,000 AC.
Yeah, yeah.
When we rectify.
Very good.
Yeah, it helps. I like that.
With microinverters and
yes.
He was very interested, you were very interested about my powerwall, right? You saw the movie.
I want to know how it works better, and you've kind of figured it out.
Yeah, and you know the other important thing what I'm thinking is with the powerwall is that when you have power outage, like they're cutting the electricity from you. When you are net metering, so you are cut off from the grid, and your power or your solar system is cut off as well. So you're not producing at the same time, which
right.
I think is never fair. So even one power wall or two will do it to keep you going, right?
Well, you were describing to me the magic behind the scenes, and it still needs to be kind of looked at for digestion. But very, very useful. Good, valuable information. Yeah.
And I'm happy that Daniel comes and see me, and he one time said, "Hey, when you drive to Tesla to Texas, why don't you come by?" And I said, "Okay, I'm driving to Texas again, and this time, what's the closest point to I-20 or I-30 to you?" And he said, "That's the Arlington Supercharger." I said, "I know that Supercharger.
You've been there, yeah.
I've been there before, and that's where we go."
And that's where we are.
Yeah.
And we're enjoying a meal together and
having a meal together.
And he's amazing conversation about things I didn't have full information about from anybody else. They were not telling me. You are. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know.
I try to keep everybody informed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's experimentation on your part too. Of course. Yeah. We love it when it works. And my system, I tried to see if I could see how long I could utilize it before the sun goes down for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And usually about 10 months of the year, I can be free of being in charge. But you have a little different arrangement with your service provider.
Yeah, and with my service provider there are some complications, and I think I said it in a couple of videos before. I really want to negotiate with them and say, "Hey, I have enough capacity or electricity for you in storage, and when you ever need it, I can give it to you. I can give it to you when you need it. So in the time when there's a high peak demand, and you don't have to have 4 additional power plants firing up or gassing up or whatever you use in order to produce it, you just have to can back up in an intelligent distributed grid to take from mine. And when it comes later in the future, the Teslas and the Tesla batteries also belong to the same storage, so that I can feed into that one as well, then have a whole bunch of storage for them where they can tap into, so and can provide them. So sure you cannot provide them forever, but for those peaks. And actually my idea is I want to get paid from them, not that I have to pay them, they have to pay me. That's how it should be.
Should be.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's a little different. In my situation, they allow me to take a full month, and if at the end of the month, they're measuring against what I used. If I've generated more, I pay no extra. But if I generated less, then I pay them for that difference.
So, and when you generated more and gave it back to them, are you getting anything in refund from them?
With them, no. But there are a few that do that, and they will credit at the end of the year. So maybe
that's what I'm getting. You get credit at the end of the year.
Yeah. Okay. That's an excellent arrangement. Or either full or in part.
But it really is not much. It's really on 2.1 cent. It's just a production fee. It is. It is a nice gesture that you think you are making money with them, but you don't, because most of the money they're making, because my electricity, what I'm producing for 2.1 cents, what they're paying me at the end of the year, they are charging it to my neighbor for 15 cents, 12 cents or 15 cents. The really money has been made from them.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not so fair.
Yeah.
But hey, Danny, I'm happy that you came, and then we met together and had a good time here at lunch in Arlington. That is between Fort Worth on the western side and Dallas on the eastern side, just in the middle.
You knew where to go. I haven't been here before.
Yeah.
I can eat because of you.
Okay, and we are here in Danny's car. It's a P90D Ludicrous with a nice interior, a beige interior with wood, and he still have that nice Alcantara here. But I like this one here. I like that much. And beige interior, very classic. So tell me, how did you get the car in Texas? Because they're not selling cars in Texas.
Not a problem.
Yeah?
You just order through the Fremont facility.
Yeah, so the internet, right?
Yeah, it's the main number, and they make arrangements. Where do you want it delivered? And there it is.
And then you picked it up where?
It was nearest my home, which would be. I'm trying to remember where it was.
There's a service center there in the north.
It's near the Dallas-Fort Worth airport.
Yeah. I was there before. Yeah, in that service center. I had my Roadster here for a while.
Oh yes.
When I had an assignment here at Bell Helicopter, I had my Roadster here. Yes, that is okay. So You picked the car up and you only have 9,400 miles on it, but we talked about that as well.
He's rubbing it in.
It's very cute that you only have so few miles on it.
2 years I've had this and I've only won 9,000 miles, yeah.
But you still like the car, right?
Well,
very
of
much,
course.
right?
Well, I have a diesel, or I'm sorry, a regular gas truck too, but I just have to turn it on every so often and run some gas just to make sure it runs.
And then your neighbors one of the neighbors with one of the sports cars, he tried to challenge you, right?
Well, you were asking, I showed all the neighbors and I said, oh, I have something for you.
Yeah.
I told him what I had and he looked it up and he said, no, I'm not going to do that.
So then he looked it up and he challenged him for a drag race, and then he looked up the car and then he never came back.
Yes.
That was funny, right? So because they know, because they're gonna go lose, I would have tell him that, hey, I'm pulling a trailer and still beat you. So, and yeah, that was
the children
good story.
The children in the neighborhood like it as much, and they're always nudging their mom. Mom, can I take a ride? Not today.
Oh yes, yeah.
I do. If the parents agree with it, I said, Mom, parents, come along. We'll take you for a little
And
ride.
for sure they like the doors, right? Yeah. Can you open the door, please? Left, right, back,
Push the button.
close, push the button. Right.
It has a lot of amenities, which are very, very nice.
So we're going back to the supercharger, and my car is probably almost full. So I'm gonna skip that most abused supercharger in Cisco, Texas, where actually there's a disabled cars they're staying there, and another car parked there. One supercharger is run over.
Oh.
Yeah, in one of the movies I will show that to you guys. That is the most, I call it the most abused supercharger in the United States. So, and I asked the manager, I said, can you please have that fixed? Yeah, that's what you have to do. Otherwise, yeah, we had a good time.
We did.
We talked about photovoltaic systems, about inverters, micro inverters, about powerwall, what makes sense. Because if you're net metering, that means if you then you have to be connected to the grid, and when the grid is down, you're not producing.
Yes, that's very important.
And that's very important, and that sometimes happens, and it went on my nerve as well, because if the grid is down, I'm not producing. The sunlight is lost. So every day you don't collect the sunlight is lost. And that's kind of a little tragedy. Most of the people don't appreciate the sunlight was coming down every day. So people telling me, yes, I need fusion power, I need fusion, they need to invent fusion power. And I said, just look up the sky and in the sun, and then you see the fusion power. Do you see that? It's called sun,
yes.
Right?
Except fewer hours during the winter than it is in the summertime. So
yeah, and we have to overcome that in the winter time. So.
And then give away your extra to your neighbors. Be friendly.
Yeah. Sometimes we do that.
Or maybe if you have a good company, they'll pay you for it.
I think in the whole neighborhood I will be the only one with a light on if there's anytime power, and then everybody comes to me then.
I told my immediate neighbors they can take an extension cord and run their battery charger in their truck, in their car, in their garage.
So, and then here's the nice car of Danny. He has a 6-seater, and it's actually then set up what I always like. It is 2 seats in the back and another 2 seats there. It's a setup what I would prefer on a Model X. And we had a good time. And I say thank you to Danny.
You answered all my questions and then some.
Yeah, and if you have more questions, ask me.
Yes, I will.
I try to answer them. So next year we're waiting for the Model Y coming out. I will be on that event. And then we see what that looks like. Everybody's hoping that this looks like and has the corresponding falcon wing doors, but maybe not.
We'll see your black one here.
Okay, here's my cars. Oh, and there are a few people already charging there.
Plenty of room.
Yeah, and there's still been enough room. I hope they parked all right. Okay, so that's it. Hey, Danny.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for visiting me.
Thank you.
And thank you for your companionship.
And your enthusiasm and your brilliance. It helps to know what you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. See you next time. Bye-bye. Subscribe to the channel like Danny did. And thumbs up for the video. Bye-bye.
I pressed and say, I went and said.